Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Nasa World. I'm Habs and Mohapi. Match reaction. Al-Nassr, of course, 2, Al-Taawoun 1. We have won another game, the fourth game. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, he's 978 goals. And Samu Costa, Cristiano now left with 22 to reach 1,000, the historical 1,000 goals. Samu Costa, of course, equalizing on this match. And then, but I will tell you, see the complaint of Bento. We realized that everyone realized that complaint against Al-Ettifaq. Now the complaint of I'm complaining with that defense. I think we are gambling on that defense. It's fine, but I think we are gambling on putting Salmi Al-Nachi on that defense, and then we are putting Inigo on the bench. I think we are taking a very huge gamble. I don't know what exactly he's trying to do, Ange there, but look, man, today we won. We won because Cristiano Ronaldo took a one opportunity, a clear chance, the deflection from Mohamed Simakan. And Samu Costa on that thing, he scored. We won. We won against Al-Ettifaq coming from behind. We are coming from behind and win 2-1. It's unnecessary. We were supposed to start Bushal, Mohamed Simakan, Al-Amri, Inigo Martinez. And then we must, the second, which is his one defensive midfielder and one attacking midfielder, we don't need to do so. We need to go with Samu Costa and Al-Kaibari. Samu Costa can overlap. Al-Kaibari will always defend behind him. And then we need to go with manager Kingsley Coman and Cristiano Ronaldo. We need to be comfortable. We were not comfortable. And if you can ask, maybe let's say Cristiano, we'll tell you. And then if you can ask, maybe let's say Kingsley, we'll tell you we are not comfortable on the ball because we are lacking a guy who's going to defend when Samu Costa push forward. Angelo, he will push forward. Samu will push forward even if he's a defensive midfielder. The role of Al-Kaibar will be to defend his four, especially Salmi is pushing up. He's going up. When he goes up, you are left with Al-Amri, who likes to go forward and got no pace. So everything now relies on two players, Bushal and Mohamed Simakan. I said I'm predicting 2-1, but I said I'll go with 3-1. Can go and watch that prediction, my preview, right, of this game of Al-Taawoun. I'm not happy, but I'm fine. But we need to, these things, we need to close these things. We need to not to take chances, man. I mean, Al Hilal won 5-1 today. They scored 5 before halftime against Al Khalij. Right? We are playing against a better opponents. I agree. But they won 3-1. And 3-1 will remain as 3-1. Nothing else but 3-1, right? So I hope Ange will look at this thing and by all means he will try to study this thing and study these teams. I mean, Al-Taawoun took 2 points last season against Al Hilal. 4 points against Al Hilal. They drew home and away against Al Hilal. It's not an easy opponent for us, but last season, of course, we were very strong. We won home and away, but the home one We won with a one goal and own goal. So going forward, I think we're going to play against a very tough opponent. I think Al Ittihad of this season is not the same of last season. I don't think we need to go with Salmi Al Naji. I hope someone will advise him correctly so, that we need to go with Bushal, Mohamed Simakan Al Amri, and Inigo Martinez. We need to win the league. We need to win the league. Right? And we are on a right path. If we win against Al Ittihad, I said I'm predicting the first six. I said 18 points from 6 matches. We are already on 4. And we started against Al Fatah, against Al Ettifaq, against Al Riyadh, and against Al-Taawoun. But I said 4. And I said I watched them how they played on preseason, and I watched the issues surrounding Al Ettifaq. I think we can win these games. We can win Al Ettifaq away to Al Ettifaq. And I said the game which is going to be tough is Al Ittihad, but I still believe that we can still win against them because I think overall we have better players than them. So with individual brilliance, I think we can continue winning to five games, which is 15 points. And of course, the sixth one is going to be against Aba, which you can predict that it must be an easy win against Aba, because Aba is promoted. I mean, they are not playing well. So we need to collect only 3 points from Aba, and now it's going to be 18. And I'm telling you, there we're going to be. I said this thing is going to be December. It's going to be clear who is contesting for the league. And already we have proven, we have put ourselves in a good position that we are contesting for the league. Not only that, we are trying by all means to defend our championship, right? We are trying by all means to defend our championship. So, let me do this because I don't want to stay here while you're on the other side trying to talk to me and I don't realize. All right. So we won. This is a very good win against Al-Taawoun. Let's go continue and go to the next game and win this game of Al-Taawoun, of Al-Ittihad, because we won against Al-Taawoun. Now we must go and win against Al-Ittihad. After that win of Al-Ittihad, go against Aba. And I will go. I want to be sure the next 3 games who are we going to play against? I said I don't need who's the other guy? I don't need him playing his football and playing worse, and then we ended at the end of the day, then he must remove Cristiano Ronaldo because now he is supposed to score, act as if Cristiano is not playing well. I'm happy because Samu scored, and then he waited Cristiano to score, and then he removed him. I agree with that. No, I thought he was supposed to remove Mane today. I think Mane was the right guy to be removed in that position. I think with Mane we are supposed to win about, I think, 4-1, if not 3-1, but 4-1. I think he was a little bit greedy, but I understand Mane. I mean, he won a game of Al-Ettifaq for us. The confidence, of course, he needs another goal. I mean, you have enjoyed all of that thing, the spotlight on you. But going forward from now, and then we're going to play against this team. But I am saying, let's look at this defense before it's getting late. And it's getting late because we're going to play against Al Ittihad. Bad Van is going to be next to Salmi Al Naj. You think what is going to happen there? If this guy by any chance we lose one match, I'm seriously, if we need to fire a coach after one loss, I think we have to do that because I think he's trying something which I don't think it's. If they sell him, and I will be fine if they loan him. I can be fine even if they loan him without an option to buy. I will be fine with it. But then that's where if you do that, that's where you're going to have two options of Bento, which the first option is to sell Bento and you sign a goalkeeper, a better goalkeeper. I don't think the better goalkeeper is out there. I don't think there's any better goalkeeper left now. It's late. Dibu went to Chelsea. This one of Japan went to Aston Villa. Of Paraguay went to Leipzig. Is it Leipzig? Is it Leipzig? Bayer Leverkusen. I'm not sure, but the goalkeeper of Paraguay is in Europe in one team. So you realize that it's to find a goalkeeper now, and I don't think Al-Nassr must go for an old goalkeeper. No, I don't think so. They must go the goalkeeper on his prime, like 32 years old, 30 years, 32, 28, 30, 32, 33, because the prime of goalkeeper is 32, right? So if you look at this thing, I don't think there's any goalkeeper left out there for Al-Nassr. I think already of Cape Verde went to, is it Colo Colo Carabobo? Carabobo is for Venezuela. Colo Colo is for Chile. He went to Chile. So he went to Colo Colo. So, please, we don't have that privilege of signing a goalkeeper anymore. I don't think so. But I still believe that we have Rahed Al-Najjar and we have Nawaf Al-Akidi. And then we'll then rely on Abdul Rahman Al-Otaibi, right? So with Al-Otaibi, with Al-Akidi and Al-Najjar, I believe we can maintain this season. We can win this season, the championships in this season with these three. With Bento, I will say this thing. Bento, I will keep on saying this thing so that we can be clear about this thing. Bento and Nawaf Al-Akidi the same standard. So you either keep one of them. I don't think you have to keep both of them because you are keeping the same standards. So I think you have to move Nawaf Al-Akidi, Bento, either Mohamed Simakan, Nawaf Al-Akidi or Bento. But Bento, of course, is not giving you those two options. So Nawaf Al-Akidi gives you those two options. So let's move him. Then if you move him, then you can sign a right back. Or you can sign a midfielder. Or you can sign a left back, a left wing. That's your options. That's your options. Now, I've realized that Bouchal is playing well in that position, is comfortable on that position. Why remove him? Why fix this thing on that side if he's well? I think is one of the best fullback in Saudi. Leave him there. Go and get either midfielder or a left winger on the side of Mane. Because you can still remove Kingsley and put this guy there. Yaya, you can even, but I still believe that on the side of Mane, you need a main guy who's going to help Mane there. Mane can come as your first winger, but he will come as a second. But now why? If you can buy another midfielder. Buy another midfielder. That is why I say Al Nassr, when you are outside and you are watching someone buying players, they are going for these players. You think we don't have players. But if you sit down and try to analyze the whole team, you realize we have players. Because it's only 8 foreign players. It's not more than that. It's only 8 foreign players. It's not 10, it's not 12, it's only 8. So with 8, you look at this, you realize that we have the players. But please, this season we have to. Ench must start to get his act together on that defensive line. It's fine when you win. You think we are winning, but we can't grab wins like this, right? Because we can win comfortably. So you got Inigo there. You win easy. You're just winning easily, right? So we need to. We need to, right? We need to do our thing there. I hope he will look at this thing and understand, because we can't grab points like this. I don't think it's necessary. I think if we put Inigo there, we put Al Kaibari there, we are comfortably beating Al-Taawoun 4-0. And we must go against Al Ittihad. We can't take these chances against Al Ittihad, please. They have better players, those ones. And after here, we're going to play against Abba. You can play all your Salmi Al Nachi, just like that. But after this game, you're going to play now what is the next game after that? I think Al Hazim. But I will confirm, my friends. I will confirm to see who we're going to. Hello, my friend. How are you? We won. We won. Um, but I wonder if we're going to play against Al Attihad with Salmi Al Naji. We think we're going to be comfortable. I think we're going to be shaky. My problem is one. I think when we become shaky against the team like Al Ittihad, and remember Al Ittihad won 3-2 against Al Hazim, and they won 3-2, but they I mean they won with a penalty, a last minute penalty, 3-2, right? So I hope we will look at this thing. We will look at this thing. And thank you. Welcome um, to the channel. Um, they won with a last minute penalty, but they are on 7 points now. They're going to play tomorrow, Al Ittihad. I think big teams are here. I don't know. Al Qadsiya, I will count Al Qadsiya still here. I think it's going to be in that form like last season. Al Nassr is going to contest with Al Hilal and Al Ittihad. I think this season is part of it. Al Ahly is going to be part of it, and Al Qadsiya is going to be part of it. I think I want to see Al Ahly against the better team. I mean, they started against weaker opponents, so I'm not sure if they are contesting. I said it when on my predictions of this season. I said they are not contesting for the league. I want to see if really they are contesting for the league or what. Maybe they are contesting for the league. I wouldn't be sure. But I want to see them against Al Hilal, and I want to be sure against seeing them against Al Qadsiya, including Jeddah Jeddah Derby, them against Al Ittihad. I want to see that. I think Al Ittihad is easily contesting for the league this season. They've broke the record of Al Qadsiya, so I think that's how it's gonna be. But we have to get our acts together this season. We don't have to take chances of this thing of compromising. I don't know what we are doing, but we don't have to take chances of other players who are playing here and against these big teams. We will. compromise if we are not away. Hi, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Um, let me do this. Let me do this. Messages. I want to, while I'm doing this, I want to look at the. I want to look at the who we are going to play against. Okay, because I want to see exactly who we're going to play against after here. I think that the next game after this game, of course, is Al Ittihad. After Al Ittihad is, of course, I know is is Aba, but I'm not sure about the third game after this game. Um, I can be sure, rest assured, that we're going to play against. Um, I'm going to play against. We're going to play against. Messages on this, of course. We're going to play against Al Hazim, and then after Al Hazim, is going to Ali Al Hassan is going to Al Fatah. So he's done. Ali Al Hassan is going to Al Fatah. I will be happy if we will allow Bendo to leave, man. I will be very, very happy. I will be over the moon. Yes, let me HXL. We okay. We're going to play against Al Ittihad from here, right? And then after Al Ittihad, we're going to play, and then on Wednesday, it's gonna be Al-Nassr, right? And then we're going to play against Al Khalij. Oh yes, the same Al Khalij which lost 5-1 against Al Hilal. We're going to play against them, and we'll be away just like Al Hilal. Um, so it's gonna be before Al Ain. So after that, we're going to play against Al Ain. Al Ain, right? Of UAE. So this team, we're going to go very strong there. We're going to go very strong against them. Um, but we're supposed to play before. Is this game of the AFC Champions League Elite the last game? And then we are going for international break? No, it can't be. I think the last game, I think we are playing against Neo Messi. I think we are playing against Neo Messi. I don't believe this one. I don't think this one. I don't think this one. Let me check it somewhere. No, I don't agree with this one, please. It can't be. We're going to play against, and then after that, we're going to play on the 9th of October against Algeria. I don't agree with this one. No, I don't agree with this one, please. Firstly, we don't have to. I think we will play on not on the 10th. I think we play around the 11th against Al Khalij. This one it says on the 10th. But let me go. Let me see the other side. But because I want to see exactly what are our weak games, easy games. One of those games, of course, is gonna be against. But you can't say Al Daria, right? Al Daria played 1-1 against Al Kholoud and they won 1-0 against Al Fatah. I think against Al Fatah. No, Al Fatah lost against Al Etifek. They won against someone. They won against someone. I don't know, was it Al Fatah or anyone? But they got 4 points out of 3 games. Again, after 3 games. So it was 4 points. Man City won 1-4 against Crystal Palace. Is Man City contesting for the league? Maybe, 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 maybe you'll think so. Wow. Second game for Ruben Amorim, 2-0. Good start for Ruben Amorim. Good start for Ruben Amorim. I want to confirm this thing. I want to be sure. That one, I don't agree with it. I don't believe it. We need to go only on the games of Al-Nassr, not all the games of the Saudi Pro League. Hmm. Al won. This is their first win after how many matches? 4. I think after 4 matches. Yeah, after 4 matches. No, man. Oh, and then Al Riyadh won their first game. Is it their first game, Al Riyadh? They lost against Al Ettifaq 4-2, lost against another 4-0, lost or drew. Okay, they will qualify. They will stay. They will stay. Al Riyadh is gonna stay. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. And there, even on that side, I mean, they put this thing in different, I don't know, but here, of course, it's not going to be October, it's going to be the 17th of September. We're going to play against Alderia and we'll be at home. So we'll be at home against Aba and we'll be away to Al Khalij. They've cleared this thing. It's going to be on the 10th. It's no longer going to be on the 11th. And then after we're going to play against Al Ain on the 15th. I just want to see of this league. And then after then we're going to play at home against Al Daria. I think here is an easy 3 points again. So after Al Ittihad, the next game is Aba, the second game is Al Khalij, and the fourth game is going to be Al Daria. It's going to work for us. If we collect against Al Ittihad, it's going to be 18 points, right? We'll go 21 and 24 and 27 against Al Daria. And then after that, it's going to be an international break. Now, a big game is this one. Al-Ahli, Al-Nassr. It's not going to be an easy game, Al-Ahli, Al-Nassr. But for me, this season, we can beat them. Let's catch them here and beat them just like we did last season with Al-Ittihad and beat them here and go all the way. Because if we can collect the next coming, if we collect 3 points against Al-Ittihad, and then we collect 3 points against Al-Khalij, of course, it's going to be 3-3 here against the Al-Daira and this one. So it's going to be how many? It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Yes, I wanted to confirm this thing. So it's going to be Al-Daria, and then after Al-Daria, it's going to be... Oh, no. So, no. And then on 15 October, around that week, we're going to play against Niomey C. See, guys, I said this. We are starting against the teams which are the main teams, the rivals of Al-Nassr, the teams which are playing, they are not part of relegation every year. They are part of this league, meaning the teams which you can regard them as competition. So you played against Al Fatah, Al Riyadh, Al-Taawoun, Al Ittihad, and you will go against. After that, then it's gonna be Al Khalij and the next. But if you look, if you win the first 6, the first 5, it's easy for you to win the next coming 6 games, except Al Ahly, 5 games, because you'll go against Aba 1, Al Khalij 2, Al Daria 3, and then Al Ahly is gonna be a stumbling block. So you're going to stop there by Al Ahly, think about it, win it, if maybe get the draw. But if you win this game, the next game after that is New Messi at home. So New Messi at home is another win. New Messi at home is going to be another win. They've lost today against Al Riyadh. So it's going to be another win. So when you count, it's another 5 points. I think the competition this season is between Al-Nassr and Al-Hilal for a league. And whoever, if Al-Nassr are going to beat Al-Hilal, I think I will be clear about this thing, right? I think I'll be clear about this thing with Al Hilal. I won't say the same thing on Al on Al Ahly, but on Al Hilal, I think for me they started with two big best teams. One of it is better opponents, of course. Al Fayya, and I think today they were playing again against the better opponent. In their day, Al Khalij is better. So I think they were playing against a better opponent. Of course, last season they won home and away this team. Um, and then they will go against Al Ahly. But you can say it's either Al Ahly or them. So that's it. So after they're going to play against each other, Al Ahly, Al Hilal, right? But I don't think I think Al Hilal it can be strong. We'll see, but they will still have to play against Al Qadsiya, just like us. We'll still have to go and play against Al Qadsiya, but they will have to go and play against Al Etifak, all of them against Al Etifak. We have won. They will have to go and play against Al-Taawoun, all of them. We have won, and against Al-Taawoun last season, Al Hilal, you know what happened. Against Al-Taawoun last year, I think Al Ahly, I think they've won home and away. I'm not sure, or they drew one. Al Qadsiya, you know, they went against Al Taawoun. I think they drew, and then Al Taawoun drew with Al Qadsiya at home, right? Visiting Al Qadsiya, of course. Um, so we have take Al Taawoun. We took Al Taawoun out of the way, and we took Al Riyadh out of the way. Riyadh is not going to be easy. That is why it's a reason why it's not here next to Al Hilal in this first games of the season, because they've took 2 points last season on Al Hilal. It's not easy, but again they took 2 points from Al Ahly, so it's not an easy opponent to both Al Ahly, Al Hilal, and Al Nas, of course. So somewhere we're going to play Shabab, but Shabab will still go and play against Al Hilal. But I think we have minimized this thing, the threat, by playing Al Taawoun early stage, Al Fatah early stage, and Al Etifak early stage. And if we continue and play against Al Etihad, if we can win there, I'm telling you, my friend, if we win there, we are winning the league. Anyone can say anything, but we win there, we are winning the league. We beat Al Etihad, we are officially declaring ourselves as 2027, 2026, 2027 Roshan Saudi League winners again. Because if we win there, they will have to go and play against each other, all of them. Just like last season, I said, let's play, but we have to collect there and there. And after, we must allow them play against each other. While they are playing against each other, we'll play against Al Daria. While they are playing against each other, we'll play against Al Aba. While they are playing against each other, we'll play against Al Faisali. It's not here. They will play against Neo Messi at home. We'll play against Al Khulud. We'll play. While they are playing against each other, we'll then collect 3 points. And then they will have to beat each other. Right? So, we'll wait on the side and support whoever wins. And I'm going to do that on the 1st. I'll be here. I'm going to do that game. It's going to be on Tuesday. I'm going to do that game of Al-Ittihad, Al-Hilal, Al-Ahli. I'm going to do that game. I want to see. I don't want anyone to tell me anything. I want to see that game. I want to see the happenings. Because whoever loses that match, I'm telling you. But you know, I can support Al-Ahli because he's not playing well against Al-Hilal. But I will support both of them to play draw just like last season. You know that draw? They drew against each other and we won. I think we were playing against Al-Hazim. And we went ahead of Al-Hilal with 2 points. 2 points. Immediately on that game. I think we were playing at the same time. And then we went ahead with 2 points. And then, of course, Al-Taawoun did something for us. And then it was now, we moved to another. And then we moved to 5 points there. And then we lost against Al-Khalij, not Al-Khalij, Al-Qadsiya. And then they closed the gap, but it was only 2 points, and then we won the league. So it's going to be the same thing this season. I was complaining last season because they put them somewhere at the end of the season. This time, at least Al-Ahli is somewhere here, Al-Qadsiya is somewhere there, and Al-Hilal is somewhere there on the end of the season. So it's fine. It's fine. I'll be happy. My friends, I think I will say good night. We have won. We're supposed to win our game, and we won our game. And of course, going forward, of course, we're going to. Don't forget the 8 o'clock show, but my apology in advance. I'm not going to be available. I think on Sunday I'm not going to be able to do that on Sunday. We'll see on Monday. Absolutely, on Monday I'm going to be available. But tomorrow I'll do the early show around in the morning, and then I'm not going to be able to do the 8 o'clock show, and then on Sunday totally I'm not going to be able to do it. But on Monday I'll be here to do the 8 o'clock show, and then on Tuesday, and then on Friday we'll do the preview early in the morning in 2 o'clock. Of course, we're going to release that video of the preview against Al-Ittihad. And then on Saturday, it's going to be Al-Ittihad, Al-Nassr. Very tough game, a nice game. It's going to be around 8 o'clock. After that, we're going to go all the way until we're going to meet Al-Ahli on the 9th of. I think after that, it's going to be some easy matches which you can just grab and win easily. with this style of play of Ange, where he put Salmi Al Naji where when he wants. It's going to be easy games which you can win them without, I mean, putting your full squad, your best players on the field. I think it's just going to be easy games and then you will go all the way. But today, let's forget Alfeia won 3-2 against ABBA. It tells you there's something now. And I think they lost again 3-2 against somebody or 2-1. I think against Al Riyadh. So they slowly they started to understand that they have to compete. But against us will be too much. It will be too much. We'll beat them. We'll beat them. Um, and remember, Kingsley is not on his form yet. Kingsley, uh, we're still waiting for him to be on form. Man is on form. I think he's on form. Man, I'm not sure. He's playing well. Man is just that today he was a little bit greedy. Of course, he will be fine. He will be fine. That's money. That's my guy. Last season he did this somewhere, and somewhere he was fine. And then after that, it's gonna be Joy is on form, man. Joy is on form. Let's end this thing. Joy is on form. Al Khaybar is on form. Bushal is on form. Mohamed Simakan is the best player of that defense. He's the best guy on that defense. So you are not asking if he's on form. He's always on form. I think Inigo is always on form. I don't know what is he doing. We don't want Inigo to leave or to just put Inigo on the experience of Inigo. We need that experience on that on our defense line. We don't need to take chances. And then Samu Costa, of course, Al Khaybar is on form. Somewhere with Angelo, I understand he loves Angelo, and Angelo is on form, but Angelo, he can't play the role of Al Khaybar. Can't. That role, even Sam Costa is not perfect in that role. Al Khaybar is perfect in that role. I was wondering last season why Jorge loves this guy, Al Khaybar, so much. But if you realize the game of Al Fatah, how we dominated that, we kept a clean sheet there against Al Fatah. How we dominated Al Riyadh, we kept a clean sheet there. He was not available against Al Etifek. We know everything is history. He was not available today. They scored, all right, and we somewhere, and then we pick a form somewhere and we started to play well. But of course, they will get now a rest. Our players at least 5 days full. I hope, I believe so. I believe today is Friday. He's going to give them a short break. I think they will going to release them for 2 days, tomorrow and Sunday. They will be back, I think, on Monday. It must be that way. I believe so. And then they will continue with training from Monday, starting from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So it's going to be a little bit of rest at least. For Al Hilal, they ended playing on the 20th of August. It was on Thursday, and they are playing today now. They played today. So you see, that rest is necessary for our players, especially for Mane, for Abdullah Al Amri, Bushal. Um, So therefore, Nawaf Al-Akidi is going to be our goalkeeper even on the next game. He must be our goalkeeper going forward. That guy. We no longer want that guy, Bento. I don't want Bento. Bento is going to cost us. I think we'll stop here, my friends. We'll stop here. We'll see each other um, tomorrow. Um, that's nice. We're going to see each other tomorrow early, and then after that, then we're going to see each other on Monday. We made a watch along of Al Fatah. The next watch along of Al Etifek. Of Al Fatah, I think it was perfect. Of Al Etifek, of Al Riyadh, I think there and there, the ups and downs. Of Al Etifek, I think it was ups and downs. Today, I think we started very bad, but we after 20 minutes, I think everything was easy, everything was fine. So we have done this watch alongs and the reactions and the countdowns. It's the first year, the first season, of course, doing the watch alongs, but it seems like everything is going up to plan, is going well. We'll have to put the standard. We'll have to put the standard. The only thing which remains here is the standard. And I appreciate for all of you always watching the videos. We need to look. Before I leave, I will stress this point. If we want to win the league back to back, we need to play our best players, because Nzegi will play Koulibaly, will play, will his goalkeeper is going to be Bono. Sorry, is going to play Theo Hernandez. That's how Nzegi is going to do, and he's going to play Ali Lajame if he's fit, but he's going to play in that order. All right, and he's gonna play Malangovic Savic, and he's going to play the other guy, Rumen Naves, and he's going to play Al Daizori. That's how he's going to play. He's going to play Al Shaman, and he's going to play Karim Benzema, and he's going to play um, Somerville. And of course, Gabriel is going to go straight into that lineup. I don't care. Maybe he's going to remove someone. He's going to play his best players, the players with experience, some of them as best players on the positions. He's going to play those players there. We need to play our best players in their positions. It's flashy. It's nice when you put Salmi Al Naji there. You are not going to do this thing against Al Hilal. I'm telling you, against Al Hilal, you are not going to do this nonsense. You're going to put that guy, you realize it's just an underrated, just another guy. They will turn him as the guy, as a guy, just a guy, just a defender there. So we must put our best players on their own positions. I don't know, because of course he's a coach. I don't know. He said he's a manager. Is he the manager? If he's a manager, I don't know. But he's a manager. I don't know if Cristiano can go to him and say, remove Salmi, please, against put Inigo on his position. And I think he's still confused on the midfield. He must remove Angelo there. I love Angelo. He's playing well. I think he's on form, but he can't do what Al Khaibari always do in that position. Even if he wants to play him there, Al-Khaibari is superior over Angelo on that position. Superior. And I think then going forward, I think if we only need to make two changes, I think only two changes. Remove Salmi, put Inigo on his original position, put Inigo on that position, and then put Al-Khaibari next Samu Costa, and then no one can beat us. We'll continue dominating everyone going forward. We don't have to be confused. This thing is simple. This thing is simple. If we want to win, just like that. I'm enjoying this thing. One thing which I have to make sure that is this thing of the network. I will correct that. I think it's not about I have to do anything. I just on the other side. So of course, when I move back, everything will be fine from there. So let me see if there's any which I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I think Cristiano, if he keeps on playing, I think he will reach that 1,000 before the end of this. Because this season, how many games we're going to play this year? Not this season, this year. How many? We're going to play 2 games of the Super Cup, right? Because I think we're going to go to the final of the Saudi Super Cup. So if we're going to play the 2 games, and then we're going to play 1, 2, 3, Al-Nassr 4. No, wait. I think we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games of the AFC Champions League. If not 6, I think let's say 5 plus this is 7. And then we played 4 minus 17 is 13. 13 plus 7 is 20. So you can say maybe 20, maybe 21 games in this season, in this year actually. So Ronaldo can still reach 22 goals this year. Of course, this season is going to reach it, but this year, without counting Portugal, he can reach this this year. But thank you very much, guys. You are legend. Please don't forget to like this video, push your notification, subscribe to this channel. See you on the next one.